everybody, it's me, Jessica lwhor, and we're back with another Rate the Runway, where I review the runways for RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15, Episode 12 at this point. But before we get into this runway, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, you've hit the bell for all notifications, and you're not missing out on any of my content. Great shit is on the way. But let's get into this week's episode.
Attention the whore, attention the whore, attention the whore, attention. Here I am walking down the street, seeing all the boys trying to take a peek. Shorts pulled up and chest out right. Come on boys, just take a bite. Look but don't touch, spin it round and round.
Alright everybody, for this week's episode of Rate the Runway, we had the challenge of the family resemblance, and they all got paired with a teacher, which I love. I think that it's so amazing that a couple of the episodes are timing up with current affairs, like what is happening in the world. So everyone got paired up and they had to give some kind of family resemblance. Now in the past, when we've seen this challenge brought up, I feel like the judges take it so many different directions. They've taken it like, we want to see identical, like this is what you should look like side by side. We should tell that you are literally the same person, almost like a twin method. And then I've also seen it where they want you to be kind of the same, but not the same, like complementary to each other. Like, how are you a family, but you're not identical twins? And then I've seen it kind of where it's so out there and it's family. So when I think of like Crystal Method and they did like the Burton Ernie kind of Muppet thing, like that was such a unique take on it that I don't think the judges knew what to do with that either. And I think that's exactly what it fit the challenge perfect. So what I noticed a lot for this episode is that there were a lot of identical twins. Like we wanted to look exactly like your sibling, like we came out the womb together. And some people kind of missed the mark. So for this Rate the Runway, I'm going to start with my favorites and I'm going to end with my least favorite on the runway for various reasons, okay? And the reason that I'm going to kick it off with Sasha and Ferocity Colby is I think that they really took the advantage of Sasha doing a different body shape. Sasha has constantly changed whether she's willing to play a boy role and get into boy drag, or any kind of style and variety that she brings to the runway, but this time she kind of did some different proportionizing. And I think that really did sell in her favor, not only being snatched back and beautiful. I think that that's where she took the advantage, is she gave us something that we've never seen on the runway. Like, she's still giving us fresh ideas, and I love that. So Sasha Colby is in the front. The next one that we had was Mistress Isabel Brooks and Madame Fame, and this was like literally identical twins. Mistress Isabel Brooks and Madame Fame are literally the sugar and spice of now. Like, where are they now? They're right here. This is Sugar and Spice that walk down the runway, like trotting their asses down together. Like, this is them now. And they still look fierce, and they're still painted for filth. I thought it was really classy. Yeah, Lucy made a comment about it being a stretched dress, but I think that it was done very tastefully. Like, it was done very well. It was very clean. Sometimes you don't need to get too creative with the wheel. The wheel is just fine how it is. They've said that as a response before too.
They said that this week, actually.
Especially because that's not her. So maybe her going toned down, a little bit more quote unquote basic of like a pull-up dress, is different because she hasn't shown us that yet. She still looked glamorous and beautiful, but it wasn't just like her dripping with jewels extravaganza kind of thing. The next person that I kind of put in the middle was Lucy LaDuca, and here's why. You know, when I talked about those different categories that I feel like the judges are looking for, I think Lucy kind of got shafted in this context of like why she was placed lower. The judges, I think, really appreciate that when you look at all 5 pairings, 4 of them, or 3 of them, but the majority, were identical in some way, complementary to each other. And this one, although it was complementary, it was harder to piece together. Like, I had to really look to make sure that they were, the lining of the coat was the outside of the other dress and vice versa, because they looked amazing. They looked identical. Yes, I know they clocked them for their shoe, and maybe at this point you need to get to the nitty gritty, but I put Lucy right in the middle because I don't think she did a bad job. I just think that there were not other contestants that did the same idea, and if they did that, then I think that she would have been part of the majority. That's where I think that lied. So Lucy and Lala LaDuca, although you look beautiful, right in the middle, right in the middle. Next, Anitra and Electra. Now I have to point out, everybody looks amazing tonight. And also, I don't think that the hair on Electra was Anitra's. I said that when I was watching. I was like, I don't think that is that bitch's hair. I think she borrowed it from somebody. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think she borrowed it from somebody. It doesn't matter. They look beautiful. But Electra and Anitra, it is the same critique that I could give at this point. It is a beautiful bodysuit that fits incredible, and you look snatched while you're wearing it. But there's an accoutrement. There's like a little crap thrown on it. Overall, I think that Electra and Anitra did very, very well, but I'm just seeing the same thing from Anitra, and that's why I was actually surprised that she was the winner for this one. So, and then last I put Lux Noir London, and I have to just point out that I think that they both looked stunning. Okay, even Jennifer Coolidge looked very nice. This was Lux Noir London and Asia Zool, the color, and they just didn't look like they were part of the same family. They looked like they were part of the same runway show maybe, but they did not look like they belonged from the same family at all. Just two different vibes, two different energies. It just, she looked beautiful, but that was where it stopped. So that's why you're at the end. Unfortunately for this week, a spoiler alert, Lucy LaDuca gets sent home, and we're left with the top 4. And we found out from the teaser that we are going to a top 3, which is crazy for the finale. So I need to know in the comments below, who do you think deserves to win? Like, who do you think is going to win from our top 4 right now? And do you agree with the placement of where I put our Rate the Runway? Find out and join me next week as we have our next episode of Rate the Runway. Bye.
Attention the whore.
Hi little whores, it's me, Jessica lwhor, and did you know that I'm on Cameo? That's right, Cameo is a platform where you can get personalized messages from me, the biggest whore in all of Colorado. Whether it be a birthday sing-along, a bar mitzvah, a congratulations on your new job, a congratulations you didn't get pregnant, I'm your whore for the message. So, follow the link below, click it, and book your next Cameo to surprise your best friend, your grandma, your family member, or any other little lwhor fan out there. Come on, book them now.